Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cougars' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Toledo's offense will come out first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Osborne. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Finds his man. It's Crosby. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rockets are on the move. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's a 0. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's caught. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Crosby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rockets! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rockets want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Grab near the marker. It's Crosby. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Rockets are flying down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. Gets away from one, finds room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Osborne. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Slings it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Buckmeyer. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. That's reeled in. It's Crosby. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Osborne. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's a 0. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. At the 35, he's open. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quarterback making checks. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle. It's a 0. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Flying out to the left. The 20. Touchdown, BYU! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw. It's Osborne. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Crosby. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they do on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Osborne. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's first and goal.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Rockets want to move quickly. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to punch it in. Knocked down to the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, third down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase.
Throw the fucking...
And sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on...
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And The defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack, and 4th down and goal.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Thanks for calling Minnesota Energy Resources Service Department. This is Samuel. How can I help you this morning? Yes, sir. Give me just one moment. Give me just one moment as I locate your address. All right, so Mr. Robinson, I have 4483 Evermore Parkway, Rosemont, Minnesota, 55068. And just in case we get disconnected, what's a good telephone number for you? Appreciate that. Give me just one moment to get my process together for you, and I'll have you all taken care of. Appreciate your patience, Ms. Burns. All right. So for your safety and to ensure a safe working environment for the service person, please secure all pets and ensure the service person has a clear path to the premise, meter, and appliance. The technician will not enter the home with a minor present unless someone 18 or older is at home. Also, the technician will attempt to reach you when en route. I have 651-423-2679. And when the technician does arrive, would you like them to come to the front door, back door, side door, or your garage? All right, so I've got that set for you. That's for today between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5. Of course. When it's priority orders, and when it's a priority order, I only have one time. It's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They'll call you when en route. That's all I can give you. Or I'd have to schedule it for a different day, and it would be a different time and things like that. But if it's if no priority order, then it's scheduled for today, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you want to reschedule it or schedule it for today? It may not be tomorrow. Give me just a second and I can take a look. Yes, sir. I am sorry. Yeah, right. My next available appointment wouldn't be until the 13th. So unless you want to give them permission to enter without someone present and leave a door unlocked, they can do that as well. All right. Give me just. just a moment. You still want them to come to the front door, correct? No, they will still call when they're in rounds. Okay? Right, and you might not. You may not be home. You said to enter through the front door, correct? And direct me to the furthest from there. They may know exactly how to get there, but I still have to have it in the instructions. From front door, go down the stairs, straight ahead is the furnace room. Okay. All right, so Mr. Brightis, I scheduled that technician for today, and that is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You have given the technician permission to enter without someone present, and you've advised them to come from the front door and go down the stairs straight ahead. From the stairs is the furnace room. All right. Are there any other questions or concerns I can help you with today? And are you completely satisfied with Minnesota Energy Resources? I do apologize about that. I hope we can get that issue fixed today. You're very welcome. And if you've opted to take our survey, please stay on the line. If not, have a great rest of the day. And I hope everything goes good at the doctor's appointment. Yes, sir.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hagan. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. BYU with the 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeyer. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes.
Yeah, we scored.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
And here's the third interception of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most... I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean...
Sure. Oh. Can you leave your car running at a gas station in the city with the keys on it?
It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, alive with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup with guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
First play looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Hunnigan looking to sneak. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it falls incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, we've seen some high-profile freshman running backs come out and make an instant impact. This guy has that kind of ability. See what kind of start he can get off to.
It's just rare to see a guy who's built like this, and he's a true freshman. My gosh, we cannot wait to see him get started here today.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He gains is 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They trap him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame Senator Backer here comes up with the sack? Little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and been a great.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one ends up a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And now from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Jones. It's complete on the crossing route. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jones. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass is caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Punt team ready to boot it away. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. First down, we're going to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. He could go. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the number is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and Speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense now operating in empty. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The back's got it. They stop him right at the 24. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays down on play action.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kurt, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get...